Hi guys. My gosh. How are you tonight? I'm trying to find like a good lighting spot so that you guys can see me, but the lighting is so bad out here. Trying to find where the light is like hitting on my face, but it's not working for me tonight. We need to find the light. Like we need to find the light, right? I cannot drive for anything, so I need to just forget it. I have to go on live later because, guys, there's no light in here. It's crazy. There's no light in. And it's cold. It's very cold. I don't know how people are riding bikes in this cold. Like, it's ridiculous. It's cold and it's windy. In a sweater at that. Oh, shoot. What did I do? I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Thank you. I can't drive for nothing. Oh my God, guys. I'm in a parking lot and I cannot drive. I'm trying to find a light so that I can talk to you guys and you can actually see me, but it's like dark all the way around. It's so dark. Maybe over here, but people are like relaxing, so I don't want to interrupt. People are like relaxing, so I don't want to bother anybody. Yes, guys. So I'm like stuck. Hi, Amber. How are you? I feel like I intruded someone's privacy because I'm in a parking lot. Hi, Scarlett, honey. How are you? Hi, Sirkin. How are you? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Scarlett, how was school today? Are- You're not ready for the 13th. What does that mean, Amber? You're 11? The 13th. What's happening on the 13th? Your birthday? Oh God, guys, it's so cold here. It will be like below 7 degrees tomorrow, and I'm wondering what's happening. Well, we're in winter season, but it hasn't been this cold for the past 2 years, so it's like very shocking to me. I am so not used to the cold. Right now I'm just at track practice for the boys, so I'm have to go inside soon because I cannot keep my car on for 2 hours. That's how long they practice for, 2 hours. Normally, I walk on the track, but it's so cold I can't go outside. There's no way. I just saw someone riding a bike in a sweatshirt, and I'm like, wow, they're good. They're good. Riding a bike in a sweatshirt in the cold, it's like in the teens. I'm like, okay. And I think I saw someone walking on, they were going to walk, but it's so cold. I feel like I'm interrupting someone because they're in the parking lot on their phone. But I just came here because the light is here. Everywhere else in the parking lot is very dark, you know? But I hope you guys are doing good today. Amber, you said you're not ready for the 13th. I don't know, the 13th of December? See the Carla. He was sick of me. The 13th of December. I don't know how people they just like privacy in their car. Like, I can't hear you if you're in your car, you know? If I'm in my car and you're in your car in a lot, I cannot hear what you're saying. So, when is my birthday? My birthday is in May, May 27th. I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini, guys. I'm a Gemini. So, what are your signs? I'm slaying. Am I really slaying? I have my puff out tonight, but it's cold, guys. It's so cold. You know, I've had my heat on very high, like 75 degrees. It's just, I don't know. Okay, you have 6 songs. Can you sing Amber, Amber, Amber? When I think of Amber, Amber Alert. 6 songs? Can you sing? Are you the lead singer, Amber? Oh, you guys must be having your Christmas concert. You know, today I went to a parent teacher conference. Now, Scarlett, I remember I told you the other day I didn't know what an intermediate school is. I was sometimes, guys, if my brain is not there, like I'll say things that I know the thing, but then if my mind is not on it at the moment, I completely forget. Because my younger son, he goes to an intermediate school. It's so funny. It's an elementary, but it's an intermediate school, which is so weird. So it's like sometimes if my mind is not there, like it's not there. You know, that I think that's a Gemini thing. We have so many things on our brain that did your track start? Yeah, track started. The kids are inside running, but there's so many people in there I cannot go on live in there. And if they see me talking to myself, they're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. But it started and I'll be going in soon. Oh, so Scarlett, you dance. That's so nice. When I was young, I used to run track. And you know, I have a little niece that she's a dancer, so she does all the dancing and she have a show coming up. And they dress up so nice. They have makeup and their little tutus and they dance so well. So Scarlett, are you the same Scarlett from the other day? I don't think so. Are you? Okay, we live in Connecticut. I forgot the name of the dance. She's a part of a dance studio, but she travels all over to dance, and she's only 8 years old. So yeah, I thought you were the same Scarlett from the other day, but her username was not Scarlett, but her name was Scarlett. So it's so funny. I'm like Scarlett. Yeah, I love that name. So Amber, what did Amber? Okay. So Jaslyn, Amber, your name is, oh, you're on your mom's account. Jaslyn is a good name. That's a nice name. I like Jaslyn. Oops, guys, I don't know why I pressed that. I don't know what happened. About here, let's see. Take it away. So guys, do you see the full moon tonight? Wow, it's really full. I don't know. It's full here. Okay, so Jaslyn, you're doing a Christmas concert. You know, I used to oh, Amber is funny. So, my kids did the Christmas concert, but you know, I guess some boys are they like to do that, but my boys, no, they don't like to do that stuff. They're mostly like sports kids. They don't like to be in the Christmas choir. I have them in the band. They don't want to be in the band anymore, so I don't force them to do that stuff. But I think it's nice when kids are in the choir or a part of a group at school. My favorite food, I'm Jamaican, so Jamaican food have to be my favorite food. I love rice, guys, even though rice is not that great. But my favorite food, which is would be sounding cliche, is jerk chicken. I know that's cliche, but I love jerk chicken. Um, I have many favorite foods, but I could eat jerk chicken a lot. But jerk chicken I only like in the summertime. I won't eat jerk chicken in the winter. They're just because you have to grill it. I like when it's grilled. So I don't eat it much in the winter, but I eat it much in the summertime. Now I like pasta. Like they have something they call rasta pasta. I like that too. I make it, but it's not really Jamaican, but you can make it Jamaican style. Oh, your name is Jaslyn and Jaslyn. I get why they would pronounce it wrong, Amber. People sometimes see names and they just pronounce it wrong. Like I'm Carla and they call me Carly, or I'm like, where's Carly? And then my last name sounds like a first name. I can't give you guys my last, but it sounds like a first name. So people would call me my last name, and my last name is like it's like a man's name. So they'll call me that, and I'm like, oh, that's not my first name, like because I work in an industry where they see my full name, but sometimes they miss Carla and they just call me by my last name. I'm like, okay, they call me my last name. Okay, Jaslyn is nice. Jasmine is nice too. I love Scarlett. I love that name. If I had a girl, I don't know if I would name her Scarlett, but Scarlett is a very beautiful name. So is Jaslyn. So, oh, Scarlett, that's so cute. How old are you, Scarlett? Hip hop dancing is so nice. I took that for I took it for working out, and it was so fun. I like that they teach you move so, but it was very complex. Are you good at hip hop dancing, Scarlett? The hip hop workout class was fun, but it's too complex. Like I have to follow all these. I rather freestyle dancing where I can just move how I want to move. Like I have to do this and I can't keep up. So you're going to a competition, Scarlett? Oh, you're 13, so you're a teenager. Well, I hope you do well tonight at your competition. I hope you do good at your competition and don't be nervous, honey. Just slay. Like you keep saying slay. Do your thing. I hope you do well tonight. You're very welcome. Do well and, be a good girl. Because I know the teenagers now, they're growing up so fast, but don't be in a hurry to grow up fast. Enjoy being 13 and enjoy dancing, you know? Okay, Scarlett, it was nice talking to you. Have a good night and enjoy your dancing. And we can chat some other time, if you're ever on my live. Yes, it's the full moon, guys. I was looking at the full moon and it's so bright. I can't see it now. If I saw it, I would show it to you guys. But I saw it earlier and it was so, so bright. Bye, Scarlett, and have a great night. The full moon is so bright. So, what do they say when there's a full moon? Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, are we supposed to do something special like, make a wish, like a star? Like, what do people do when there's a full moon? It's just so bright. I just feel like God is shining down on us, if you guys believe in God. That's how I feel when I see the full moon, is like God is shining down on us. It's special. It's just so bright. I took a video and a photo. However, when you take a photo or a video on your cell phone, the full moon looks like it's still so small. Like your eyes are seeing it so in a magnetic form, but your phone can't capture that. So I guess you need like a regular camera and not a cell phone to capture the full moon, the fullness of the moon. But what do you guys normally do on a full moon? They say meditate or do what? I don't really do those things. It gets bigger every day. You think every day? I think sometimes the moon is you can't even see the moon. It's half. I think that they say the full moon tonight is in Gemini, and I'm a Gemini guy, so people probably will be all crazy tonight. They do say Geminis are crazy, so people will probably be all crazy tonight. Probably having fun. Geminis like to have fun. If that's what it means it's the last full moon of the year and it's in Gemini. The last. So the moon is going to land on Earth. Well, the moon is on Earth, but land where? I have to research the moon landing. Like it will be flat on Earth. It's already on Earth, but it will be like on the ground like we are. That's odd. But I did hear that the billionaires are going to go on the moon. They're going to be able to go on the moon in the future, like Elon Musk and the Jeff Bezos. If you have money, you know that you can do all those things. They can create machines and this technology to get them, spaceships to get them to the moon. So I did read that in the future they're going to try to go on the moon. They're not just going to go to space, they will be going on the moon, which is weird. If they're going on the moon, I'm wondering if how will that affect us here on Earth, Because I feel like the scientists who are going in space, like they're messing with Earth. You guys notice that we have a lot of global warming and different types of stuff. I feel like when they go up there, they're messing with things that we're not seeing because there's other beings, I believe, they're in space, and maybe the humans can't see it, but those beings probably get mad. They get upset that we're in space and messing with their universe. So eventually, I think that may mess with Earth. You see, we're getting a lot of hurricanes, tsunamis, like really, really bad ones. I feel like even I'm in the Northeast, we'll be getting a lot of bad, bad snowstorms because I did let you guys know that for the past couple of years, it hasn't been very cold. However, it's been this year it's freezing, but for the past couple years, I can go outside in a hoodie and it felt like it was a fall day, like a nice fall day. But now it's like very crisp, it's freezing cold. So I feel like, with that said, I feel like the space researchers who are going into space, they're messing with the environment down here. Because I don't think naturally we're supposed to go to space. We're supposed to just leave it alone. Now I wonder what do they really want in space, the researchers? Like what are they looking for? They go up there, they research, but what do they want? Like do they want things to cure the human being? Do they want to live in space? Do they want things for us to live forever? What I'm just wondering why they're going in space and what do they want in space? Because we're living down here fine, we live, we die, whatever. We have our lifespan, whatever. But why are they going in space, I'm very curious. Oh, you have a fear about the moon? Well, why do you have a fear about the moon? The moon is a natural thing on Earth. Why do you fear the moon? I don't feel like we should have any fears on Earth, Yes, things will happen, the unknown. But if you believe in God, I don't know if you believe in God, then I feel like things will be okay in the end. We fear so much. There's so much that we don't know. There's so many things that we can't see with the naked eye that's around us. But I feel like we're protected. Like we're everyone is on earth and everyone will leave earth. We're not here on earth to stay forever. You just have to live a good life, do the right thing. I'm not saying bad things will not happen to you. We all have to go through our trials and tribulations, but try to do good. But to fear the moon, I don't understand why you fear the moon, because the moon is there. Yes, when the moon is full, it's bright. I feel like God is shining his light down on us with the moon and the sun. That's how I feel. But I feel like people on earth, they're messing with the environment. So of course, they're messing with the moon as well. And I'm wondering, why are they doing that? Is there some type of cure in the moon? Is there some type of cure in space? If they can find things to cure like diseases and mental illness and all that, I understand. I agree with them going to space and going on the moon. But if they're just going for their own selfish needs and wants, I don't agree with that. Like they're just going to show off, like, yeah, I'm a billionaire, I can go to the moon, or I'm a billionaire, I could just go to space. But I feel like a lot of the billionaires are going to do that. Like they're on earth, they party, they hang out with their crew. And I feel like, how people have activities that they do, they're like, oh, when they get big, they do this, they do that, go on yachts, go on vacations. I think for the billionaires, the next big thing they're going to show off with each other is that they could go on the moon or go into space, because they have the tools and the finances to do that. They can create those spaceships and they can pay the space research to have them, bring them to the moon or bring them to space. But I hope that it doesn't affect us or affect the universe. And that's all I hope for. But to fear things on earth, you shouldn't really fear things on earth, because a lot of things are inevitable. It's going to happen whether we fear it or not. So the best thing is just to live your life, be a good person, and be a good person and just try to do the right thing, because you know what, in life karma does follow you, and that's what I fear karma. So that's why I do the right thing, and I try to do the right thing. For the most part, I try to do the right thing, try to treat people right, because I fear karma. That's the only thing I fear on earth. Karma. Things hurting me or my children or my family because of some type of bad actions that I do. So I try to do the right thing because I fear karma. But like the natural resources, the moon, the sun, the ocean, the grass, those are natural things on earth. So there's no need for us to fear it. They're there for us to enjoy. I don't know what they say about the full moon. Like when the moon is that full, I'm not sure what you should do. A lot of people who are into like spiritual stuff, they do crazy things underneath the moon, which is like insane. But me personally, I just look at the moon, and I'm like, thank you, God, for this beautiful moon. It's just very, very pretty when it's bright, the full moon. And they say the moon tonight is in Gemini. So what does that mean? Does it mean everyone is going to go crazy like a Gemini, or everyone will, I don't know. I don't think Geminis are crazy, but they're like fun. I'm a Gemini, so I'm just trying to describe the full moon as a Gemini. I think Gemini is a Zen sign. They want people to have fun. So maybe people are going to have fun tonight. Maybe it's a good thing. The full moon tonight is a blessing, guys. It's nothing for us to fear. It's nothing for us to fear. You know? Well, I've been talking to you. Okay, so guys, how was your day? I don't know. Um, how was your day today? I'm just ready for the holidays, guys, but I am not prepared. I'm ready, but I'm not prepared. You know, like I have a lot of, I would say, I have my tree up, but it's not decorated. I need to decorate my tree. I know for the Caribbeans like to renew everything on the holidays. We like to have a new like decor. We need new curtains, new everything for the holidays. But I am not in the mood for that this year. I just have my tree and a few gifts for my family because my kids have pretty much everything. Everyone in my house have everything. We have each other. Material things, do we don't need material things. We have everything we need. So for Christmas, I don't know. I already bought a few gifts, but they don't, I hate it, so no one knows. But when you live with like all boys, they're like they're not excited for Christmas the way that I'm excited for Christmas. They're probably excited for the gifts, but like I do activities with my family. Like we make the gingerbread house. We try to go ice skating or we play little games during that Christmas week. I try to dress up in Christmas pajamas the entire month of December. But the way the economy has been going, I don't think that, you know, is everyone in the Christmas spirit? I just feel like I have to stay off social media during the holidays because they're too quick. They do everything too fast for me. Like November 29th, they're already posting Christmas photos. Why? Why are you doing that? That's too early. I don't like that. I just like the suspense of a holiday, the suspense getting up to the holiday, and when you're pushing it in my face, it just makes it not exciting for me. It makes me I just want to focus on something else that's not the holiday, because they're pushing it in my face. And when something is like so in my face, I tend to get a little bit stressed and overwhelmed. So I feel like that's what social media does with the Christmas. I did not know Americans celebrate Christmas so early, or they had their photos so early, like in November. Their photos are already up. And to me, that's ludicrous. Why is your Christmas photos up in November? Did you take it last year? Did you take your Christmas photos last year? And for the influencers, it's like they know all the styles and everything that's coming out, like prior to the regular consumers knowing. They know what trends, so they get to post it and everything. So they do things like 2 to 3 months in advance, and then they post. I don't know if it's 2 to 3 months, but it appears to be 2 to 3 months in advance, and then they post it. So it's very weird, but I did my tree and that's all that matters. And I did all that matters. I did my tree and I did my lights in the front of my house. But what I normally do is I put those projector lights. The projector lights I put in the front of my house, and that's very simple. You don't have to put all those lights around your house, but the lights are very beautiful. I feel like the lights are so beautiful. Maybe one day I'll decorate my house with all those lights, but I can't guarantee because it's a lot of work. But driving past the houses during the holiday and seeing all the lights, it's amazing. People take a lot of time. Now, in my town, they judge the houses based on how the houses are decorated. They will judge who has the best decorated house for Christmas. And it's very nice how people take their time to decorate their house. You know, people take time to decorate their house, guys. So it's very nice for people to do that, you know. It's very nice for people to decorate their house. But guys, I've been chatting to you guys. What do you guys want to talk about? You know, I've been talking about the holidays, the full moon, how it's in Gemini, and I've been talking about a lot of different topics. And I know I need to stick to one topic and just stick to one and talk about that one topic. But I can't do that. I'm a Gemini. We move all over the place. Guys, look at that. I have that little. I don't understand how a 40 something year old get at me. You know, like, come on. It's leave it for the teenagers. Leave it for the teenagers. And mine will just come like at one spot and then it stays there. And then the rest is clear. But once come at, it will come one at one spot and then the rest is clear. Now, guys, it's also so windy outside, you know? It's very windy. I'm just looking at my photo. I have to go find parking and go inside to watch the kids practice. So I know we've been chatting for a while. It seems like everyone is probably prepping for the holidays, or you're prepping for the holidays, but it's very cold and lonely out here. So what I'll do, I'll go in. Um, I'll go in to watch the boys practice. Now, I can't take you guys in with me because, other children are there and it's a privacy issue. But I'll definitely go in. I want to see how the boys are practicing. And